Good morning. Thank you for joining. My name is Cindy Gardner. I am an outreach and marketing specialist with the SBA Wisconsin District Office. And joining me from my office this morning is Tammy Clendenning. Hi, Tammy. Tammy is our lead economic development specialist in the Wisconsin District Office. We both work together to provide outreach throughout the state of Wisconsin. Please keep your microphones muted and your cameras off during the presentation. This presentation is being recorded, and the recording will be in the Teams chat following the meeting. You will also get the slide deck of the presentation emailed to you at the end of the presentation. And then at the very end, we will be taking questions. So if you have a question that comes up during the presentation, please enter it in the chat or just jot it down. And at the very end, you can unmute your microphone and ask your question. So with that, I'm going to introduce Megan and Connor from the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh Small Business Development Center Digital Marketing Clinic. They will be our presenters this morning, and they're all dressed up there. Connor's in his suit and tie. Very nice. So with that, I'll let you two take it away. Thank you.
Perfect. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So today we are going to be talking about essential no-cost Google tools. So thank you all for joining. Just a little bit about us, about the Digital Marketing Clinic. So we are a statewide small business development center initiative. We launched in March of 2021. Kathy, although the clinic director, was thinking more about small businesses during the time of COVID rather than like large businesses and how they would transition into a more digitally focused world. So helping these businesses started as just a project in her classroom, but then she was able to make it a full-time internship opportunity for students by partnering with the Small Business Development Center. And so currently we have, I believe it's 9 student consultants on our team right now. So we are able to offer 20 hours of no cost consulting to small businesses over the entire state of Wisconsin. And on top of this, we also do kind of what we're doing now, like webinars and training workshops. And we also just released our episodes for our podcast, which is called Marketing Minds of Tomorrow, which you can also go on YouTube and our social medias to check that out. So just some metrics. So our target audience is small businesses without digital marketing expertise. So a lot of people are very focused on their business and don't have a lot of time or just the knowledge about marketing. So kind of those people come to us. And just in 3 years, we have over 400 applications that were received and 300 plus businesses served in 45 different counties, 6,600 plus consulting hours, 4,100 jobs supported, and 20 workshops and webinars hosted. And just a fun fact that we like to add in there is 60% women business owners that we have served. So that's super cool. So some services that the Digital Marketing Clinic provides is strategic recommendations, search engine optimization, website audit, social media audits, social media schedule developments, social media implementation, digital asset creation, and like I mentioned, webinars and workshops. So now that you know a little bit about us, kind of what we are going to be talking about today in more detail. So I will be going over Google Business Profile, Google Analytics, and a little bit of Google Search Console. And then Connor will also talk about that along with Google Ads, Keyword Planner, and then Google Trends. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So to start off, Google Business Profile. So what exactly is this? This manages your online presence on Google Search and Maps. So this is where you would put all your information about your store hours, stuff like that. So it provides essential information like location, hours, business description, all your lists of your services, the contact details, your phone number, email, and the link to your website. You can add photos, make posts, and leverage customer reviews. So why is this important? This just helps build credibility and trust through reviews and ratings. It is great for people in the area that's around your location to find out about your business. Google prioritizes local businesses when they have their location on, they search near them. And you can easily gain conversions by using a booking or appointment features. It also offers valuable data on how customers are interacting with your profile, so you can optimize your presence. It gives an opportunity for brand management and shows the extra care you take for your customers to make their possible negative experiences a better one. So it is important to really have these reviews on your page. I know me personally, I look at these reviews a lot when I am either just looking to go to a restaurant or to services that I'm looking near me. So a lot of people do look at these reviews, so definitely leverage them. So how to optimize your Google business profile. So make sure you have complete data for your profile. Accurate information is really important for your business, including your name, your address, your phone number, website, and category. Also, if you do have a store, putting in accurate and up-to-date store hours. Include keywords, so incorporating relevant keywords in your business description and profile to improve search rankings. This way Google knows what exactly your business profile is. So having those keywords that people are searching for can help you show up when they are searching for those keywords. Update photos regularly. So we recommend every 3 months. Showcase your business through high quality photos. The rule of thumb, you want to have 3 product and service photos, 3 photos of your business, and then 1 photo of yourself. And this would be a professional photo, either at the setting of your store or while you are, working, anything like that. Manage and respond to customer reviews. Regularly monitor and respond to customer reviews. Show appreciation for positive feedback and address any concerns or issues promptly and professionally. It is really important to respond quicker versus waiting and letting it sit there, to show that you are engaged with the people that are taking the time out of their day to write a review, positive or negative, and really trying to address those negative comments in a positive way, to gather feedback as to how you can improve as a business. Okay, so the local pack. So this is a part of your Google business profile, and it shows up on the map. It has a list of businesses that appear at the top of the search results. So this is normally the first 3 businesses that appear. It appears for location-specific queries as well as general searches for people near your business. So optimize your profile to rank higher. It is important to try and be in those top 3 because the other ones you have to click on to show more, which then shows the top 10. So the local pack, like I mentioned, appears for location-specific queries. So it is also important to have your address and your location in there, so when people are searching, that you pop up. Mobile searches that include where to buy and near me have increased over 200% in recent years. So this makes it important that you are working to rank in this list. It will show for a majority of searches. So again, optimize these profiles. And like I mentioned before, including keywords, just as you would in the website to rank in the organic search results, will be most important for your ranking, as you want to, your information to match what the people are searching for. So here is an example of one of our clients, the Oshkosh pedal trolley. Some good things that they are doing that we would like to point out are that they have their business category identified. They also include essential information, their address, their hours, their contact info, and their link to their website. Everything that you do social media, if you do ads, if you do the Google business profile, all of it is to gain leads and hopefully eventually generate conversions. So you really want to link to your website if that is where they book their services, or just contact you, anything like that, so you can generate those leads. They utilize reviews and respond to them promptly and professionally. They connect with them personally by having a unique response for each, and they also encourage them to visit again. You want to make it personal as well and show that you do care that they are writing reviews for you. They have booking options to show different types of services, and they include a good description of their business. One improvement that they could possibly make is their photos. They have a ton of user-generated content from people, which is really good, having fun on their trolley. However, they should have more content that is more valuable assets. So any professional photos that they have done, their locations, anything like that to show that more professional end as well. So Google Garage tool. This is another free tool that can be utilizing to learn about each of any other tool that you use. So here's some Google Business Profile related learnings that you can check out to further explore and understand this beneficial asset, which you can search for on the Google Garage tools as well. Okay, next we're going to talk a little bit about Google Analytics. So what is it? This is a tool that helps you collect and analyze a variety of data belongings that your visitors, so you can understand how users are interacting with your digital assets and marketing campaigns. It gives both historical and real-time data and allows you to generate customized reports representing this data with a variety of sophistication depending on your needs. This is a great way to visualize your successes and look for ways to improve. So this gathers all your website information, where your users are, anything like that, and how they interact with all of your assets. So why is this important? It is super important because it can help you understand your audience and your website and what marketing tactics will actually work for your business. This will help you feel more confident in your marketing because you know the data-driven reasoning behind all the efforts that you make. If you make new if you search new keywords and you're implementing them on your website, you're adding blog posts, you're putting in all these efforts, you're linking your website on your social media, on your Google business profile, on any ads that you do, you are able to see these efforts that are paying off and where you can improve. So knowing where your customers are coming from and what pages they visit help you determine where you should be placing your marketing campaigns and what they should be about. You can see how many people are coming from organic searches, direct searches, referrals, any ads. And you can also see if they are coming directly from searching for your website itself. You can create specific goals for campaigns and track their successes. This can include any purchases, newsletters, signups, etc. You can also track e-commerce events as well. You can also see, like I mentioned, the keywords that are performing best and attracting the most customers to make sure you are optimizing your pages for those keywords. This data is visible in real time. You can see it updating all the time based on how many people are on your website, and the more users, the more data you get. So you can see the direct impacts that your efforts are making. So some best practices. Start with developing your digital marketing measurement model. This is something that the clinic uses a lot for all of our clients, and we suggest making this marketing measurement model. It helps define, track, and measure the performance of your digital marketing efforts by aligning specific businesses with goals and key performance indicators, also KPIs. We'll show how this set up and how to track everything in the next slide. But once you decide the metrics that matter, so after you look at all these analytics and all of this data, categorizing it and creating reports and dashboards, you can easily access the key data that you're looking for with this campaign. So this data should be reviewed and your strategy should be adjusted regularly based on the results that you are seeing. We suggest updating the marketing measurement model every quarter, so about every 4 months. If you notice that you are improving a lot and you want to adjust that, maybe do it every 3 months, anything like that, that works as well. So go through and compare the current data you are seeing and maybe increase your goals or even scale them back. Maybe you did 15% increase for certain things and you think that you can improve by 20%, changing those as well. And kind of just track it to see what is improving and what needs more attention. So here is an example of one section of the digital marketing measurement model. So as you can see, the goal, you want to indicate what your goal is. So this is increase awareness in Janesville. This was for a local law firm in the Janesville area. This was one of our clients as well. So one KPI that they have would be the number of branded searches they get, which is a metric that can be found in Google Search Console, which is another free tool that we'll be talking about next. And then they have direct traffic from Janesville, the call volume from Janesville, video clicks, and link clicks. So direct traffic means that people are typing in their URL and it goes right into the search bar. That means that people are aware of their brand and automatically going to their website. So the increase in those searches means that there is an increase in awareness. And same for branded searches as well. If people are searching for their exact name in Google, that means that they know about their business and they are looking for them. So the increase in that also shows an increase in that brand knowing, and call volume as well, along with the video clicks and link links. All of this, if it increases, means that more people are aware of their business. So the next part of this model is to determine how you'll be reaching these goals. So for as the top, the number of branded search queries, it would be a 25% increase is their goal that they're trying to hit. You can look up industry standard goals for these certain things. Small businesses, a lot of people lay out what a standard goal would be if you don't know exactly what to put in there for a percentage. And then you can adjust it as you want. Maybe the next quarter you can see if you hit that and you can adjust it based on that. So then 25% increase in direct traffic and 25% increase in call volume. So then the segments and channels is organic and influencers. So Rock County, business leaders, attorneys active on social medias, and traditional advertising. They also, so just like an idea would be promote themselves being active on their social media channels. And also don't sleep on traditional advertising. This is the main reason that is to create awareness for your brand. This business was also running paid search ads, so they could see how many people were coming from that through this tool as well, through Google Analytics. We could also see that there was a lot of traffic coming from social media, so we definitely suggested to run more social media ads to help just gain that awareness as well. And you can target when you do social media ads based on location as well. So they can definitely hit on that Janesville area. And it just goes to show how all of these decisions are then backed with the data that you have. So Google Analytics Skill Shop certifications. Google also offers certifications provided by Google themselves. If you just look it up, Google Skill Shop, they will have this certification listed as well as others. So you can check it out as well. Google Analytics can be very overwhelming at first. There's a lot of data that is there. So they help kind of go through to share what all of it is. And if you just want to gather more information. Otherwise, just looking it up on YouTube, Google Analytics for beginners, anything like that to help you navigate it more. The more you use it, the more comfortable you get with it. So it is super important because it shows so much. If you agree, it's super important for businesses to look at.
All right, and now I'll take it away with Google Search Console. So first, what is it? This is another analytics tool that helps you monitor your website's search performance and technical SEO health. This one focuses specifically on Google organic search traffic, so the marketing efforts that are free, like search engine optimization, for example. The reason you optimize the words on your site is because Google crawls and indexes your site to serve it to the web. So it'll know what your page is about. It sees what content is on each page, and it'll try to provide best results that relate to the user searching. So if they're searching for your web page, it'll recommend it if it thinks the search and the web page that you have align. Google Search Console will also provide insights on this process so you can make sure it's working properly. All right, and then why is it important? Google Search Console shows keywords your website is searching for, is showing up for, so you can see what it is doing and realize the areas of opportunity and optimization. It'll also alert you when Google encounters issues on your website, which is very important to know because you want to address those pretty quick. Addressing these problems as soon as possible is very important. Otherwise, your site won't show up properly for the searches that you want to be ranking for. Like we mentioned a little before, you can also apply this tool to your digital marketing measurement model. This is another tool that you should be checking regularly to keep that model updated. And if you're making major changes to your site SEO, you should also utilize and submit sitemaps, because this will tell Google how your site is structured. Sitemaps will provide that structure, and your site acts like a roadmap, so Google can accurately know where people can navigate to on it. Through this, you can specifically prioritize the pages that need frequent updates. So if you have a very popular page, you want to make sure that page is updated as much as you can. And by listing relevant URLs, you can increase the likelihood of search engines indexing and displaying the desired pages in search engines. And in the next few slides, we'll show you where you can submit this. But first, I want to bring it back to the measurement model. As you can see here, we have the same goal of increasing awareness in the Janesville area, and Google Search Console is where we can find these branded searches. Branded searches and variations of your brand name that people are looking up and finding your site for the organic search results are displayed here. So obviously, this shows people where people are starting to know that they're becoming aware of your brand name, which is a good thing. That's something that you want to see. And we also wanted to see a 25% increase in these numbers to show that the awareness is spreading. So you know people are starting to learn more about your business and you're hitting a larger target. Taking note of other searches your site is appearing for helps show other potential opportunities and different avenues you can start to try to rank for. Here you can see the lawyers' names are starting to get searched, but they're still not very well known. That was a big reason why we told them that they needed to be active on their social medias and work to advertise themselves as well. Because when people start to know your name, you want to have a good self-image so that they can relate that to the brand and it adds more repetitivity. This could work for items you sell as well. It's something that is applicable for that. If your site is showing up for people searching for a certain item more than others, you can advertise for the not as well-known one or run with the potential of the well-known ones. So it's an option, but it'll help you weigh those options. Here's an example of insights for the page indexing. A 404 error appears when a website can't find the page a user is trying to access. This is very annoying for the user, and sometimes you want to clean it up if you no longer need the page or fix something, that should be showing. This is something that you want to be very adamant about. A 404 page, it's basically just an error on your web page. It's not too difficult to fix, but if you're messing around with your keywords and you miss an update somewhere, it could give you a 404 page. So it's just something to be looking out for. Here's where you submit those sitemaps to Google Search Console. Like we mentioned, a sitemap represents the structure of your website and how your web pages are laid out. To the right here is what the structure looks like. Through this link at the bottom, you can create an XML sitemap for free, which ends up looking like this to the right and is what is submitted into the Search Console. It puts this into the URL and it's super easy to copy and paste to submit the sitemap. It's pretty simple, so if you just follow the links, you should be able to figure it out. Again, do this if you make a lot of changes to your site and you want to make sure to structure it so then Google can accurately crawl your pages. For more information on Google Search Console, you can use this free learning tool on Google Search Central. As you go through it, each blue link brings you to more information for more learning. And this is along with the Google Learning that Megan was talking about earlier. There's a lot of trainings available if you just search for them. So they can be very beneficial in leveraging your website and your online presence. All right, and now moving over to Keyword Planner. Keyword Planner is a great tool for comparing keywords as it allows you to search and compare up to 10 keywords at a time. It'll give you many metrics such as monthly searches, competition, and bids on the searched keywords. Keyword Planner will give you keyword ideas that could also have potential for your business based off of the keywords you inputted. So if you're searching specific ones and you're thinking, man, these are the keywords for me, Keyword will give you more ideas that could potentially be better for your needs. You can also apply filters to sort through these keyword ideas that Keyword Planner will give you. This will help you find keywords that will work best for your business and the sites that you're planning on making. Another way you can narrow it down is by adding negative keywords. This will sort out any phrases that won't match your needs. So if you're searching for something and there's a phrase that's coming up a lot that isn't pertaining to what you need, you can make it a negative keyword and it'll get rid of all of those results for you. Another way to narrow it down is by entering your URL. Keyword Planner lets you enter not only a landing page, but a specific web page that you want to optimize. So this will help just compare it to the page that you want keywords for, and it'll try to recommend the best ones for it. In the top image, there's also a refined keyword section where there are toggleable filters depending on how many keywords you put in there. But the main one is the branded or non-branded keywords. Depending on the page, having specific branded keywords could be beneficial or non-beneficial for you. So this is a spot where you can enable or disable them. Keyword Planner will also make keyword clusters for you. To access the clusters, you want to change the view you have selected from the view dropdown. I have it highlighted on the image there. These clusters are keywords that are grouped together by search intent. So it is easier for you to compare similar keyword options. So it'll just group them for you. And if you know you're looking for a keyword in this specific group, you can expand it and it'll tell you all the keywords that pertain to it and all of the metrics that you want to see on them. Keyword Planner also lets you forecast keywords. This will provide a rough search volume as typically it just represents it as a range. Forecasting keywords will report many metrics such as the number of clicks, number of impressions, and the cost per click of the forecasted keywords. To forecast a keyword, all you need to do is select the desired keywords and add them to your plan and then set a daily budget. To see the maximum volume that you could get from these keywords, you want to put in a $30 daily budget as it's the maximum that you can enter. So it'll just give you the full potential that you could be working with if you use those keywords. At the clinic, we've used Keyword Planner when we worked with the pedal trolley, as we talked about earlier. We were thinking about creating some new landing pages for them to increase their traffic, and we used Planner to see the potential traffic we could have with these keywords. We also use Planner's comparing feature. This helps us decide when we narrow down to a few keywords that we want to use, what keyword should we go with out of the handful that we pick. The broadest way to, we're going to shift over to trends now. The broadest way to find ideas with trends is the Trending Now page. And this page just shows the most search terms across the entire web in a designated time. You can change the time frame that you're looking at, but anything that is trending across the entire web will be listed here. The Explore page is where you can search for trends that relate more to your needs, and that's where we're going to be operating mostly. When searching, it's very important to pay attention to if you're selecting a term or a topic. A search term includes searches with a specific word or phrase in it, and a topic groups these terms to share a common concept. For example, in the SEO example I have on the slide, the term SEO would feedback results that include SEO in it. And the topic SEO would feedback trends related to the topic of SEO, such as keyword planning. When searching for a topic, Google Trends will provide you with many different metrics to help you see the potential of that topic. In the first module in the image there on the slide, it shows search intent relative to the peak search volume. So it'll take the highest point at which it was searched and compare all of the timestamps it'll give you to that peak volume. In the next module down, you can see where users who are searching for the topics and terms are located, depending on the location that you've inputted. So in the example on the slide, I inputted the Wisconsin area and it broke it into regions. If I were to select the United States, it would give me a state-by-state breakdown. In the bottom left, you can see other topics that are related to the topic that you're searching for, which could be other avenues for you to explore. And in the last module, in the bottom right, you will see search queries that users are searching for that relate to the chosen topic. This module points out areas of growth within the topic, and one of the queries could be a good potential blog post that could attract a larger audience to your cause or your business. Some of the topics and queries in the bottom modules are labeled as breakout, meaning that they're new searches and they're currently growing in popularity. And if they're not a breakout, alternatively, they'll show you the percentage that they're being searched. Google Trends also allows you to compare multiple topics, which can be beneficial to see where the most potential is. It will provide information about the search volume of the topics so you can easily compare and see how each are performing against each other. Under the search volume graph, you can see where the search terms are coming for. So again, it'll give you an area breakdown. Hovering over each region in the map will also tell you the percentage of searches for your topic that are coming from that given region. And then we use Google Trends at the clinic when we were working with Beauty Collab. They needed help growing their audience, so we looked at the related queries module to help identify good topics for them to write blogs about to attract more users. So this is just areas that they could be active in to capture a larger audience and get eyes on their brand. And then finally, how to access all of these tools that we've been talking about. Most of the apps are by default in the dashboard in your Google app. So in the top right of that right image, the 3x3 menu there, you can click that and it'll drop down. Most of them are listed in there. Otherwise, you can add them. The left image is all of the apps you can add to that. But alternatively, if you can't figure out how to get them onto your dashboard, they're all Googleable. You can search them up and they should be one of the top results there. Thank you all for joining us today and taking the time to learn about these beneficial no-cost Google tools. We hope you found this session valuable and are able to use these tools to your advantage. Before we wrap up, we have a couple of ways to keep the momentum going. First, check out our YouTube channel. We've got even more webinars covering a variety of topics to help you grow and thrive. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content. And if you'd like to learn more about our clinic, including the services we offer and how we can help support you further, visit our website in the description. You'll find everything you need to connect with us and continue your journey. Thanks again for joining us. Stay curious, stay connected, and we'll see you next time.